Hello, beautiful lady. Welcome to the Wellness Corner. If you're having health issues, symptoms, maybe they're not horrible, but you can't figure out what's causing them, let me share with you one tip that could very well help you. So, I have been through many health issues. Let me tell you a little story. So when I was in sixth grade, I kind of wish I had known this then. So when I was in sixth grade, I was out of school a lot. I was straight A student. I didn't get in trouble. It wasn't drugs. It wasn't boys. It wasn't any of that. I had consistent stomach aches. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what I ate. I would be throwing up or in horrible pain. So I went through a lot of tests in sixth grade, and I had never been asked that many times, "Are you pregnant?" No, I was not. It wasn't even a possibility. And we went through all of the testing. Basically, what it came down to is I have a food intolerance to chocolate. So I went through all of that pain, all of that testing, all of that stuff just because I had a food intolerance. It finally came down to, after all of that testing, that I ate one Mickey Mouse ear. Remember Mickey Mouse ice cream bars? They're awesome. One ear, and had to go home sick. If I had known then what I know now, I would have figured it out long before the doctors ever did. So here's my one tip for you. Journal. Write down everything. So, if you're having health issues, write down how much sleep you got. Was it good sleep? Did you wake up a lot? How did you feel when you woke up? Could you put your wedding ring on? Were your eyes swollen? Did you have a sore throat? Did your muscles ache? Did your joints ache? And just make note. And I don't want you to go down a rabbit hole of, oh my gosh, it's all bad, it's all bad, it's all bad. If you wake up and you feel amazing and you have a great night's sleep and you can easily get your rings on and off, write that down too. Write down what you eat. Everything. I don't care what you eat. Just write it down. If you eat one snack size or whatever they're called of a candy bar or a Reese's peanut butter cup, write it down. Water. How much water are you drinking? Write it down. Write down how you mentally feel. Are you struggling that day? Are you having a great day? Alcohol intake. Sorry, referring to my notes. Alcohol intake. Write down how much alcohol you consume. Again, I don't care what the number is, just write it down. Write down your weight. And kind of track it. Okay, I'm going to put a little caveat in there. Do not get attached to the number on your scale. If it freaks you out, do not do this step. If you look at the number on your scale and it freaks you out, do not do it. There you go. But you can do your measurements and go ahead and you can take your measurements. Now, the reason you're doing all of this is because if I had written down all of this information in sixth grade when I was having all of these problems, I would have noticed a pattern. I would have noticed that every time I had anything chocolate, my body reacted to basically everything. And I could have found this very, very quickly. I wouldn't have had to take, I don't know, it seems like it was the entire school year, so months of testing. So journaling can help you tremendously narrow down what it is. Now, this also helps if you've got a doctor that listens really well, because you can take this in and say, hey, I'm noticing this pattern. Is there something that this could correlate to that we can test for? So if you notice that if you have sugar, in my case, I get hot flashes. Okay, so I just gave up sugar. It was a whole lot easier than anything else, but I'm going to use that example. So say that that would be a trigger for them to say, oh, well, maybe we need to look at XYZ, whatever that happens to be. And that will help the doctor, again, if you have a doctor that will listen to you. But if you track all of this, you can start to look for patterns. So just doing this one simple thing can make a huge difference in figuring out what your trigger is, because once you know what your trigger is, you can figure out a way to fix it or counter it or avoid it. So again, chocolate intolerance, just don't eat chocolate. Pretty simple. And 100% worth it, because if I ate chocolate, I would be doubled over in the fetal position for hours because it hurts so bad. 100% not worth it. Not worth it. But this will help you to kind of start to track. And I'm not going to say it's always easy. I am horrible at writing things down sometimes. Horrible. But it makes it easy to find patterns. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please comment below. Tell me things that you struggle with. And I do a lot of research. I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of research with stuff. I am not into a lot of the hype and stuff. And I usually test it out on myself first. So I will be happy to share what I have done, and maybe I can help you with that learning curve and at least get you pointed in the right direction. You have a wonderful, blessed day. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you would. And please comment, because that will help me to know what I can do to help you. I do have a coaching program that I put together, excuse me, that goes over a lot of the things that I did when I first got sick. And that is also available. If not, just follow along, and hopefully we'll hit the right thing at the right time to help bless you. So God bless you. Have a great day, and we will talk again soon.